Good morning, friends. Sunglasses, dirty sunglasses, but they were organized. I got this on vacation. We went to the Vera Bradley outlet and I bought some Sturf. Hi, good morning. I think it's the 26th of August. I am drinking a Coke Zero because I need the caffeine. I am dragging around. I've not been sleeping well. I'm getting a lot of phone calls and messages and just dealing with a lot of stuff, and I'm having trouble sleeping, guys. I only got like 5 hours of sleep last night. I woke up with a crick in my neck. If you know what a crick in your neck is, raise your hand out there. But yeah, my neck is bugging me, so I had to take some Tylenol. I'm still sort of congested and coughing a little. But the shortness of breath, as I said that, the shortness of breath is going away. So that's really cool. I got 8,000 steps in yesterday. Another tip, if you do get hit with this bug, if you can tolerate activity, you try to get up and move around. Because any kind of upper respiratory virus, just FYI, any upper respiratory virus, if you get real stationary and don't move around a lot, it can settle in your lungs, and it's just not good. So lots of fluids, lots of, activity as tolerated. The problem is when you're sick, you don't feel like doing that. My husband is exhausted, and so he woke up exhausted. That's how you know you're sick, when you wake up exhausted. So I went in there this morning. I'm sleeping in the guest room, and he's sleeping in the master bedroom just to give him a lot of space and for him to just have a restful place. And I'm up and down at night and going to the bathroom and talking to myself and reading books and just, I'm disruptive on a normal basis, and I'm like, he needs an actual sick space, like a space to be sick. So he's in the master and I'm in my office. You guys have seen my office. We have like a twin, sort of like a day bed in there. So I've been sleeping in there and not sleeping very well. And then he has the cats. We don't sleep with our cats, but the cats have been in and out of his room. So last night I went there to say goodnight, and one of the cats was hiding under the bed. And I was like, do you want her out of here? And she was like, no. It sounded like she said, no. So he said, just leave her. But anyway, he woke up tired, but he's doing okay. I wouldn't say he's vastly improving. He's just kind of staying sick, lethargy, coughing, lots of nasal congestion. I mean, he can't taste or smell anything, so that's actually really miserable. He said that's been really hard because you go to eat something and all it is texture. And so, ugh. He had, I made him a big pot of chicken soup, and he said, oh, I bet this tastes good. As he was eating it, he's like, I bet this tastes so good. And then last night he wanted banana pudding because he could imagine what it tasted like, and so he really wanted banana pudding. And Asher went and got stuff to make banana pudding, but then Asher also found some banana pudding that was already made, a little thing of it, and brought it home. And poor hubby couldn't taste it. Lots of sick people, getting lots of calls about all that. So I did find out more information on monoclonal antibody infusions yesterday, so that was interesting. And I didn't realize that they are very expensive and they're hard to come by as well. You have to have like some underlying like pre-existing conditions where I live. in order to get them. And here you can actually buy an infusion. You can walk in here where I live and buy an infusion. It costs $810 just to get the antibodies infused. We've not been ill enough, and we don't have underlying. I have obesity, but I didn't get sick enough, and my husband's not sick enough, really, for that, which is interesting. But we have friends that have gotten the infusion and are doing really, really well. I have one lady at church. She had COVID twice and antibodies both times, and it really helped her. She's got underlying stuff, and Anyway, on track today. I did really well last night. I got very, very hungry, like physically hungry at 11 o'clock last night. And I had some ground turkey in the refrigerator, because you guys know I'm doing lower carb. I had some ground turkey that I had made taco meat out of Monday or Tuesday night, and I had some of that last night. So my calories were like 1311 yesterday, so that was good. And I got lots of water in, and I got my steps in, which was good because I mopped. And I told you guys I took Asher over just to get a few school supplies for college. He's trying to wrap up his college education. COVID's really messed all that up, honestly. And he just has these weird, like, dingleberry. The nurses I work with love when I say dingleberry. He has some weird dingleberry classes that, he's got his student teaching, and then he's got like a, what is he taking? Actually, they're electives. He's a history major. So he's got like a history research class, and then he's got some other history elective class, and then he's got his student teaching, and then he should be done. Boy. He just turned 22, so he's no longer my baby, and he's so funny. We went and got him a bag to carry his laptop in. If you didn't see my video yesterday, I am negative. He is negative. I've been cleared to go back to work by occupational health and the state. So I went out masked yesterday with my son to get some school supplies. There you go. There's my disclaimer. You guys love it when I do a good disclaimer. I know you do. So we went out to get school supplies, and he got like a crossbody bag to carry his laptop in that he takes to class and types on and everything. And he was so funny because we were picking up some things for Judah, because Judah's birthday is the next month, and Judah turns 24. I cannot believe it. And Asher, we bought Judah something, and I'm not going to tell you what, because Dakota and Judah sometimes watch my vlogs. Dakota is Judah's wife. But Asher tried on something that we were getting for Judah, and then he imitated Judah, and it cracked me up. It was so right on. He was like, doo, 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 and he was talking like him and saying all the stuff that Judah would say. It just cracked me up. So he has a good sense of humor. He's doing really well, and I'm not sure what he's going to do. I mean, he's getting his teacher. I mean, he wants to teach. So he's getting his certificate. And I think right now is a really, really difficult time to be a teacher, you guys. He also works for a chicken place. I've talked about this. He works for Raising Cane's. Oh, their chicken fingers are so good. He works there. And he's actually not there right now because they have him quarantining for 10 days if you're, living with someone who, whatever. He hasn't had the clear to go back to work yet, even though he's negative and all that other stuff. He's, they won't let him at the restaurant, which is good. I think that's good. But yeah, I'm trying. I got to get some water in today, you guys. I've had a cup of coffee. I've had 1 glass of water with my vitamins and stuff. And now I'm drinking a Coke Zero. Have you guys had the Coke Zero cream soda? It's fabulous. It's so delicious. It's like a dessert. I love that. And then I also really like the Dr. Pepper Zero, I think is what it is. It's really, really good too. I have been buying a lot of things on Walmart.com. And so I have noticed that, number one, Walmart has some really cute clothes now. Great quality. Like the Pioneer Woman has a whole line. And of course I love all her kitchen stuff. And then there's some other really nice quality lines on there. Like I think there's one called Terra and Sky. Terra, Terra and Sky. Really cute clothes, and the prices are amazing, and I am cheap. But I do Walmart pickup, so I pick up my groceries, and I just love Walmart prices. I'm a Walmart and Aldi shopper, and Sam's Club as well periodically. We don't need huge bulk supplies of things normally. But if I do get meat or something in bulk, I get it from Sam's. And Walmart has a credit card, like a card that you can get, and you get like 5% cash back when you buy anything from Walmart, which that's really, really good. So I think what I'm going to do is buy my stuff, because you can pay on the app, like buy on the credit card and then immediately pay it, from my account, so that I can start getting the cash back on that. So I'm excited about that. I'm getting ready to start teaching childbirth education in October, which is awesome. So I'll have my first childbirth class for our patients at the hospital. So I'm so excited to get to go teach again and do childbirth education. And then I'm also doing some other fun things. I don't know, enjoying all of my stuff with work, and work really helps me keep my mind off of all this other stuff. So I had a meeting with my boss this morning, and I cried. She made me cry. I'm emotional this week, but she's like, do you need to, are you doing too much? And I'm like, no. I said, this is what I need to be doing, because when I can focus on my patients and supporting and helping people, I'm not sitting around worrying and, being fearful and wasting my time on the internet, that kind of thing. I think that's where a lot of people got into trouble in 2020, is we had lockdowns and people fell down the rabbit hole. And I'm speaking from experience, not personal experience, but it's been rough. But yeah, so I've got a lot going on at work, and we have church closed right now, completely closed. It's been closed down until September, so, which is good, because my husband needs to get better. I know it's about the rest of the church as well, but he's the priest. He's got to, he just needs to slow down, you guys. I don't know how to make him slow down. Last night he was vacuuming, which I know you get tired of being in bed and all that, but I was like, you need to go lay down. Stop. So he has little spurts of energy, and then, he's whooped again. I feel bad for him. He missed his trip to Atlanta. He was going to Atlanta to practice, because they have, my husband is a musician. I think I've talked about this before. Why is that lady just standing out in the road? My husband's a musician, and he is getting ready to do some music stuff in September, and he was supposed to go this last weekend and practice in Atlanta, and he couldn't, obviously, because he's been sick. So that's been, I think, hard for him. He's not used to being limited. When you take autonomy, mobility, and all of that away from people, it's very mentally challenging. You guys, some of you know that. I have friends out there that are really going through it. It's a lot. So we're just trying to keep him chilled out. And then it's not like I can really cook for him and make him all sorts of delicious things. And, you know, if you could taste, I could at least make him some comfort food while he's not feeling good. Nope. There's none of that either. I think I'm going to make a meatloaf tonight. I love a good low-carb meatloaf, and I like to use like almond flour instead of breadcrumbs in it. So I think I'm going to make meatloaf tonight and a big salad. Although I don't know that he's going to want meatloaf because the texture. I look kind of rough today, you guys. Feeling very swollen. I'm up a couple of pounds, and like even being good, I'm up a couple of pounds. So I don't know what that's from. It might be stress related, because besides the cake incident of Sunday evening, I have been really on top of things. But I will tell you, when you're eating low carb, the minute you eat something real carb heavy and sugary like that, you gain like water weight. Something happens in the liver. I'm not up on all the chemistry of it, honestly, the biology of it. But something is stored in the liver that makes you retain water. Do you guys know? I'm sorry, I can't think right now what it is. But it has something to do with the liver. Oh my goodness, I hope you guys are doing okay out there. I just wanted to check in and ramble. I'm almost to these people's house, so I gotta go. But you guys, stay in orbit out there, okay? I hope you're tracking today. Get your tracker out. I'm tracking on paper and in my iTrackBites. In September, I'm going back to Lose It because I really miss that app. I'm gonna switch my little theme on Lose It, and it will be awesome. So I'm excited about that. And having a good September. I'm a month and a half away from my 49th birthday. And I have some goals for that. I want to be back solidly in the mid 240s by then. Because I feel better when I'm going downward. I was watching my friend Molly over on Classically Molly. She just got a Peloton, which I'm super jealous. Super duper jealous about that. But I don't think I'm going to get a Peloton. I'd probably fall off of it and break my head. But, she was talking about goal weight and that she'd be really happy around 200, and I just feel the same. I think she and I might be the same height. I'm 5'9". Molly, if you're watching, how tall are you? I don't know if she watches my channel. She's doing calorie counting as well, so we're both on the same page with that. So shout out to my friend Molly. I'll see you guys later. Stay blessed out there. Stay in orbit out there. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Be kind to each other, okay? Bye.